What are you talking about? I don't have a Boston accent.
Did you hear even saying Boston?
You want to go pack the car and go eat some pizza? I'll give it to you later, but I want to start off with your 6 accomplishments. Okay. Let's share those.
I had a few amazing transformations with clients. Improved a lot on social media and increased my overall knowledge as a trainer. Awesome. And then personal, we bought a house. Yeah. I've stayed on track with my fitness goals. Like I've always, like this is the first time I've ever always had a goal that I was working towards. So that was like really helpful and just helped me stay on track, and I'm really happy with that.
Oh, hello there.
How are we doing?
There's no camera here. Don't look into it.
Number 1, commitment. Proposing to my fiance in front of about 70 people. That's one of the biggest things. That was personal. Yeah. Number 2, facing my fears. Moving to Florida without a job or a plan, but having faith in myself to make it work. And then number 3 was taking on new responsibility, which was getting a dog to come into my home and taking care of something that is not myself and having to do everything for it, really. So yeah, those are my 3 personal.
Those are big ones.
Yeah, those are big
ones.
ones.
The middle one definitely was mind-blowing for me, to be honest.
So 3 professional. Number 1, taking on more clients than I ever had before and being able to set aside time to connect with them on a personal level and not just a trainer-client relationship. Number 2, being able to hear everyone's point of view when it comes to eating lifestyles and not try to change it, but to help find ways in their lifestyle to reach their goals. Number 3, becoming a part of a team that has the same mindset as I do. Hungry to help people reach nutrition and fitness goals and not only grow as a company, but grow individually as well.
The other thing that I have is basically your performance for 6 months. Okay. Just taking a look at all the numbers. So we'll go over this, and then I also have the year review, strengths, weakness, meets expectations document, and this is for our core competencies. So we'll go over where we think your strengths have fallen so far, as the areas of weakness that we've come across, and then make sure that we're all on the same page about it. Okay. So the 2 main things that I want to talk about are ownership of career and then follow through. So those are the 2 big subjects where everything else kind of falls in line.
Obviously you're not going to make $200,000 to the first day or first month that you come out of and start or whatever, but you would have to see that you can make way more than that. So that's why I'm excited, because I hope you see it too, but it's even in just 1 year, if you're able to launch it, what we talked about, because we talked about launching it at GSDCon, which is in May, they moved the date. Oh, okay. So yeah, if you're able to launch it, the social media for gyms, if that's what we want to do, because we can easily test it by then there will be over now 300 gym owners, not trainers, gym owners who have the budget to spend, for social media marketing, because that's what they all lacking of, You could not necessarily because it's out of your hand also, but it could be finding, like I said, tweaking one thing at a time and trying a new thing each month, and then finding out now we have more show-ups, but this is what I did in order, hopefully that's the reason why I changed, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So those things each month you could look at it, the statistics, and then see if you did exactly the same thing with Alyssa, everything the same way, or we have changed something. If you change something, is it affected positively or negatively? Because if you have these statistics and info, we can prepare for next year's January or next year's, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you do exactly the same thing each time, then you're probably going to get the same result anyways. Mm-hmm.
in the company. You've obviously been around forever, but in terms of the role that you have. But I do want to say, I think you've been doing a fantastic job so far. It shows just even in the numbers that I was pulling just now. Granted, we need to take these numbers with a grain of salt because I don't understand how it could be possible, because I pulled that you had 3,544 calls so far, and Tommy had like 4,000, and I'm like, Tommy's been around a lot longer than Alyssa has, so you would think that he probably should have a number that's not almost just the same as yours. Yeah. So.
And then you also did all the calls that you gave us, right? When nobody picks up the phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
So of course.
That's why my calls have been more, is because I've been doing those as well.
And Tommy's on the phone a lot, talking.
He's been doing a lot of the before we had Grasshopper answering that phone.
Yeah.
And I wasn't.
That makes it a lot more. Get crazy in January, so it will be all hands on deck. He and I have talked about how we're going to be involved on the phones as well, as much as necessary, because we have a lot of numbers we need to really hit. And obviously we've learned that the trainers have a hard time managing all of their workload aspects, so how we can be more involved in making sure everything's getting done. Obviously I've seen their gym sales overdue items drop dramatically, but there's still a few stragglers, so I want to empower you and Tommy to feel free to be able to just let them know, like, hey, this is one thing I'm seeing that's not happening, like, can I help you with this, or what can I do to make it easier for you, because it needs to get done, right?
Ragazzi devono partire per stasera e quindi volevo sapere a che ora possiamo mangiare.
Did you guys say that? That was Italian, and Sabrina also has a Boston accent. Can you say something with your Boston accent?
What are you talking about? I don't have a Boston accent.
Did you hear it even saying Boston?
You want to go pack the car and go eat some pizza with me? Better organized, even though I definitely have way more organization to go. So I feel like from when I first started to now, there's definitely a better organization. What can I say? My social media is not that great, but it's a little better, just a little better. But no,
I'm really glad that you're experiencing these 45 appointments a week, because you know, if you're going to be that leader in the company, then you need to understand what it means to be like super full-time, where you're managing everything.
Because you're going to have to teach it.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that you're getting a taste of it. Hopefully it won't be very long, and obviously I'm going to do everything I can to support you, especially with like consultations and whatever I can do there. And then Alyssa and Tommy are going to be able to help from the gym sales and calls and like reminders and all that kind of stuff on that end. But I'm glad that you're going to get to see what this hell feels like when it's like super back-to-back appointments.
Especially
then you'll really know.
Yeah. No, I get that.
The point is that we need to set goals that not just for the studio but for you and all that, you know, where we plan out 2019, so we can actually work towards it, because there's lots of moving pieces here with you, with the trainer, and timing, and New York, and so many other things that needs to align. And then also that which one you're more on board on, that you can give your 110% to, you know. So we can go to that direction, because otherwise it's not going to work. It's going to be a lot. Say your number one win, please.
Growing the studio and being able to bring on another trainer.
Good job.
Thanks.
Lizzie thinks you did a good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You lead with your heart in every single thing about your life. Everything.
You're crying already?
Yeah.
It's happening. Yeah. We had a feeling. We're like,
No worries. Why?
that's okay. It's not. I am also someone who's always been incredibly emotional.